Okay, where are places that you can search for work that can be done remotely and abroad? So CamCam, in the Move Abroad bundle, I go through my favorite websites for remote job resources. One of the ones that I love a lot, one of the ones that I really love is We Work Remotely, but I list a ton of remote job resources in the Move Abroad bundle as well. But yeah, I would start with We Work Remotely, and you can also look at you can also look for people on this app. A lot of people on these apps post remote jobs as well. No, there's not a certain HP net. All right, y'all. So step number one, let's get into it. Step number one is going to be deciding on your living abroad lifestyle, okay? Because the way that you decide to live abroad is going to impact everything that you do, okay? It's going to impact the way you pack. It's going to impact, the way that you budget. Is going to impact your research, all of these things. And so when I say your lifestyle, what I want to know is, are you wanting to be more of a nomad? Remember, I am a digital nomad, right? I've been to 10 countries since last February, okay? I am a digital nomad. I move around from place to place. So are you someone who wants to be a little bit more nomadic? Do you want to stay somewhere for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 8 months at a time and then move? Or are you ready to be like, no, I'm going to move to Portugal. Portugal is my new home. I'm staying here. I'm going to move to Mexico. Mexico is my new home. I'm staying here. I'm going to Ireland, and I am now immersed in the Irish culture, and here I am. Let me know in the comments. Drop the word nomad if you want to move around, and drop the word settled if you want to just settle in one place. Let me make sure y'all understand this. There is no right or wrong answer. It's just different, okay? It is a different experience. Thank you so much, Jazzy. It is just a different experience, okay? I'm not any better than the person who decides to settle just because I move around, and vice versa, right? Someone who decides to settle isn't any better than me because I am a digital nomad. You have to think about what is best for you. You have to think about the type of lifestyle that you want to live. So let me know in the comments. Drop the word nomad if you want to move around, and drop the word settled if you want to just move to one place. Settle. Moving around is too stressful for me. I feel you, Jackie. Listen, me and my husband have moved around a lot, and now we're at a point where we are 100% ready to be in the same place, at least for a little. Like right now, we're planning to be in Colombia for at least 6 months. And for us, y'all, at this point, 6 months feels like 6 years because of how much we have moved around. Okay, so I see some people say settled, some people say nomad, both of them. I love that, Yara. What I love about being a digital nomad and then settling is, like, as you're traveling, you get to experience all these different places and really you really get to see what place can feel like home for you. So we are in Colombia. I am in Colombia right now. My husband's still in the States. He'll be here in like less than 2 weeks. But we went to Colombia last year. Right now, this Colombia trip, this is my 3rd time here. And the reason I came here so confidently is because I'd been here before. So one thing about being a nomad is you get to experience life in all these different places, and you get to kind of figure out what feels like home for you. There's a very big difference. Y'all, I've traveled to 24 different countries. I'm gonna tell you right now, there's a very big difference in going somewhere for a vacation versus traveling somewhere and being like, okay, yeah, I traveled here, I had a good time, versus this is a place I can see myself living. I left last year, February. You said Thailand ? But I don't know what your question is. Are you taking guests? I followed up with you a minute ago. I have 5 questions and we'll tip you for your time. Am I taking guests for what, Jasmine? What do you mean? Infinity, I'm in Colombia right now, but I move around. I don't technically live in any one place, but I am currently in Colombia. Thank y'all so much for the hearts. So yeah, so number 1 is deciding on your living abroad lifestyle. Are you planning on moving to one place and settling, or are you planning on moving around? Because like I said, oh, you mean consultations? You mean for living abroad? Send me. You said you reached out to me? Send me a DM. I don't remember you reaching out to me. Are you sure it was me? In general, I don't, but I may in the very, very near future. So send me a DM. I was born in Bogota. Period. I've never been. Well, I've like flown into Bogota, but I've never hung out there. Just a panel questioning. I'm very respectful. I'm still confused, Jazzy. So you're not looking for, I'm still confused about what you're asking. So you're not looking for a consultation. I'm interested in moving to Switzerland. What do I need to know? We're here. Oh, 5 questions, 5 minutes. Okay. Oh, you mean, okay, yeah, that sounds like a consultation. That's not, I think that sounds like that's what you're asking for. Yeah, send me a DM. Okay, y'all. So once you decide on your living abroad lifestyle, that's when you are going to be able to really determine how you want to move, right? So for example, since me and my husband knew we were going to be moving around, actually we made a lot of mistakes, okay? We have made so many mistakes on this journey, but since we knew we were going to be moving around, one thing that we said that we wanted to be really mindful of was our packing, because y'all, listen, it's one thing for you to move to Thailand and then for you to be like, oh, I want to go visit South Africa. And so you leave your home in Thailand for a few weeks and you come back, okay? That's a very big difference in doing that versus what we were doing, which is like, okay, we're going to go be in Brazil for a month. Okay, now we're going to pick up every single thing and then go to Vietnam. And now we're going to pick up every single thing and then go to Indonesia. And y'all, it gets exhausting. So I'm just giving y'all examples. Like I said, if you are planning on moving around, what you're going to pack, that is something to keep in mind. If you're going to settle in one place, you're going to pack differently, right? Like you might pack some of the things that you want to bring, some of the things that you want to see in your new home. If you're going to be moving to stay in one place, you are going to be doing a lot more research on visas. Now, you should always look at a visa before you visit any country, always. You should always look at what your visa options are. But as a digital nomad, a lot of times you can, if you're moving around, if you're using the US passport, you don't have to worry a ton about visas depending on the country. But if you're like, oh, I want to go here and live in this place forever, then you will definitely need to do more research on the visas, figure out what visa is going to be right for you. If you're moving to a place like Mexico, where you can stay for 6 months, or Panama, Albania, where you can stay for a year. All of these things are things to take into consideration. Just 5 questions and connections. Jazzy, I done told you to send me a DM like 8 times, girl. I don't know what you want me to say here. What do you think about living in Spain? I have knowledge, just need to confirm. I've been traveling since I was 4. If you've been traveling since you was 4, you don't got questions for me, because you probably know more than I do, because you've been traveling longer than I have. So Spain is a really popular country to move abroad, Infinity. I've only been in Madrid and I was only there for like a day, but in general, Spain is a super, super popular country to move to. So y'all, another thing that I recommend that a lot of people do not agree with is, if you are someone who's wanting to live abroad and you're not well traveled, you need to travel first. You need to experience what living abroad could look like for you before you go and pack up your entire life, okay? There's too many people out here who have visited resorts in Jamaica and Mexico, and now they think that they want to go move there, and you're going to have a completely different experience. I actually posted a video about this not too long ago, okay? Thank y'all for the hearts. If you are not well traveled, please, please, please travel first. Uncle and I are looking to move into Spain. Yeah, have they visited? Y'all, visit. And also in the Move Abroad bundle, I also list several ways that you can test out living abroad. Y'all, one of the ways, well, let me know in the comments. For those of you who are ready to take the full leap, drop the word leap in the comments. For those of you who would like to do a little test drive first, drop the word test in the comments. Yes, they love it there. Okay, perfect, Jackie. See, I'm telling you, y'all, you can move abroad with confidence and I'm not saying you can't move abroad with confidence if you haven't been, but I'm telling you, it is a whole other ballgame when you move somewhere knowing you already love the place. Like when I tell you, I was so excited to come back here. Whenever I was visiting in the US these past couple months, I was like, I am so ready to get back here to Medellin, because I know that I love Medellin. See, I see a lot of people talking about, I see test, I see leap, leaping for dear life. At the end of the day, y'all, listen, y'all are adults, okay? Y'all can do what y'all want to do. But I'm gonna tell you right now, like I said before, if you are not somebody who is well traveled, if you have not traveled outside of cruises, if you have not traveled outside of resorts, you are going to get a rude fucking awakening whenever you go to live abroad. Because we can say whatever we want to say about the US, but one thing about US Americans, we are used to having what we want, when we want, how we want it, where we want it. And when you move abroad, if you move abroad with that mentality, you are going to get your feelings hurt. You're going to piss some people off. You're going to piss me off. Because, like I said, this is one of the main reasons why U.S. Americans get such a bad reputation. Because we go to other people's country and then we expect to get to U.S. And this is why I say you need to travel first, okay? My husband is scared of Colombia because he thinks it's the 80s. Child, people scared to go to Mexico. Listen, I'm never gonna try to convince anybody anywhere is safe. I'm gonna tell you right now, like, people will be like, oh, is this place safe? I'm like, if you feel so safe in the US, you should just go ahead and stay there. If you like, cool, stay in the US if you feel so safe there. Like, I'm not, like, there's crime in every country. Like, there's whatever. I'm not gonna go down that road. Let me get to number 2. Okay, y'all. So drop the number 2 in the comments if you are ready for number 2. I'm serious. Like, people be like, oh my God, like, you're not afraid of like the cartel in Mexico. I'm like, no, the cartel ain't thinking about me. I'm like, are you afraid of the cartel in the US? Well, y'all won't hear me say that though. Are you afraid of going to the movies and not going home? Are you afraid of sending your kid to school because they might be unalived by somebody who's having a bad day? Like, or are you afraid to step outside because of the color of your skin? Like, what you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? Don't go to resort travel is where the real life happens. Exactly. And y'all, I'm not throwing, listen, I have done resorts, I have done cruises. I'm not telling you not to do these things. I'm telling you, do not let that be the only way that you travel, because too many people out here are going to a Riu resort in Jamaica and thinking that they want to live there. And I'm like, don't go to Punta Cana and be like, oh my God, I want to go live in DR. Y'all, those people don't live like that. Those people do not live like that. You know, imagine if somebody says, oh, imagine somebody's never been to the US and they go to Vegas and they stay on the Strip and they go, oh my God, I want to move to the US because I love Vegas. Do y'all realize how ridiculous that sounds? Do you see how nuts that sounds? That is exactly how we sound in the US whenever we say that we want to go live in Mexico because we went to a resort in Cancun. Travel first. Like I said, there's so many ways that you can test out living abroad. Now, some of y'all dropped the word test. Some of y'all dropped the word leap. Listen, y'all, you can take a scouting trip, okay? You can drop the word pet in the comments if y'all love animals, okay? Like, if you're like a pet lover, drop the word pet in the comment, or Times Square. MC, I'm going to admit to my own ignorance, okay? I was born and raised in North Carolina. Whenever I learned that New York was so much more than Manhattan, I was like, what? Like, what? Ignorance is bliss. Okay, ignorance is bliss. Okay, so y'all, you can got 2 bunnies and 2 ferrets I need to take with me. Oh, I love a bunny. I used to I didn't have a ferret, but I used to be friends with a girl who had a ferret. They were so cute, but they also scared me. Cause it's like, you see something like that crawling on the floor and you're like, wait. Thank you, Jaws, for the rose. But yeah, so y'all, Trusted House Sitters is one example of a way that you can test out living abroad. Y'all, I did a house sit in a beautiful, beautiful apartment in Mexico. This was in March and April of this year, and I have a lot of videos on my page about Trusted House Sitters. I have more information about them in my bio. Y'all, you can literally, I'm about to show y'all. You can literally go stay in nice houses. They're psychos. You can literally go stay in nice houses across the world, okay? For this much money, okay? In exchange for taking care of other people's pets. I got an email today for a Guatemala house sit from, I'm looking at one right now, a Guatemala house sit. Y'all, this is from September 10th until November 30th. September 10th until November 30th. You don't believe me? Look at this. Guatemala. Where's my mouse? Right here. Guatemala. Sitter needed September 10th until November 25th. Y'all, you could literally go stay in Guatemala. What is that? September, October, November for 3 months. Rent-free. Rent-free. They have house sits all over the world. Mexico, Canada, Colombia, Thailand, Malaysia, South Africa, Dubai, Germany, France, Spain, the UK. I mean, y'all, Trusted House Sitters is a company based out of the UK. So they have if you want to go to United Kingdom, so many houses there. Yes, Trusted House Sitters. Like I said, I have more information and like a 25% off in my bio if anybody's interested in learning more about Trusted House Sitters. That's one example of a way that you can test out living abroad, okay? And they actually have house sits that don't come with pets. Now, what I will say is I don't recommend joining house sitters. I don't recommend joining trusted house sitters if you don't like pets, because they do have some where it's just like the plants, or someone's like, hey, me and my wife are going to be traveling for a month. We just want to make sure that someone's taking care of our home. But those are the exception. Those are not the rule. So I personally don't recommend signing up for the annual membership if you don't like pets. But if you do, Trusted House Sitters is just one example of how you can test drive living abroad before you uproot your entire life. And again, I go into that. I go into more details on all that in the bundle, y'all. For those of you who are new here, don't forget my Move Abroad bundle is 25% off with the promo code 25. That's 25 spelled out. And I'm doing that live bonus. Those of y'all asking about remote jobs, those of you who want to know how to start a side hustle, how to invest in stocks, how to start an online business, how you're going to support yourself when you're living abroad, I have a resource. It is a 33-page PDF and video. It is a video too, because it is me, it is my face, it is my voice. I am going through the cash flow come up guide to show you how to start making more money. And you can get the cash flow guide in my bio, but y'all, I'm literally giving it away for free for anybody who gets my Move Abroad bundle while I am live, which you can grab in my bio, and y'all can ask me any questions about the bundle or the promo. But let me keep going. I know y'all dropped those number 2s earlier. Let's get into it. Okay, number 2 is to be passport ready, okay? Drop the word passport in the comments if you already got that passport. Drop the words not yet if you don't got it yet, but you are getting it in the next 90 days, okay? There is no, there's only yes, or there's only passport, and there's only not yet. If you do not have your passport, I need you to go apply for it yesterday. Travel.state.gov, okay? I need you to go get your passport yesterday. Y'all better stop acting like y'all don't see the way shit is going on in the United States. I need you to stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready, okay? Come on, passport ready. I see y'all in the comments. Not yet, I have a real ID. All right, Jess. Well, it's August 20th. Can we commit to applying for this passport before September? I work in HR from home, but can only work in the US. Are you able to help me? It's time to get you a new job. Get you a new job, or learn how to make money for yourself, which I also show y'all how to do in the cash flow come up guide. Just updated mine. Period, Jackie, with your new name, y'all. I told my husband I was going to change my last name legally when I got my new passport, and I didn't. But that's okay. He still loves me anyway. You know what? I feel like it's 2025. What is this whole thing of I need to change my last name? Better go get it before they tell you can't. Listen, I wouldn't put it past them. Is it like $200 for a passport? I want to say it's $160. My mom got hers recently, and I want to say it was like $160. Is this a viable option for people with children? 100%. People move abroad with kids all the time. I actually did an interview with a woman, a single mom, who moved to Thailand with 3 kids. It's on my YouTube channel. And I have a lot of information in the Move Abroad bundle about how to move abroad with kids, because I get that question all the time. So y'all, $160 for passport. Thank you, Jackie. So yeah, be passport ready, y'all. Get your passport. And if you already have your passport, check your date. Make sure that it does not need to be renewed in the next year, okay? I read not to get a passport, but to instead get a passport card, and definitely not get a real ID. Get a passport. How much is the bundle? With the promo code, it's like $73. And y'all, that's with 12. Like I said, if you think this is helpful, there are literally 12 of these in the Move Abroad bundle. It's basically an entire course, and it comes with a workbook that you can print out, or you can do digitally to follow along with all of the videos. And it comes with my 23-page guide, and I'm giving away my cash flow come up checklist. So honestly, it's worth triple that amount. But listen, I grew up black and broke. I get it. I understand. I am here to be a resource for y'all, and I'm pretty sure that you can do payment plans with it, because I have like the, what is it, Klarna or Afterpay? Like, I have it set up, so even if you don't want to pay the full amount today. Moving abroad and trying to go to school, how would I navigate that? What do you mean trying to go to school? Do you mean like college? Could a person have both a real ID and a passport? Sure. I mean, I don't have a real ID, and I'll probably never get one because I literally just travel with my passport. I have a fur child. Yep, I have information about moving abroad with pets and kids in the bundle, y'all. I named my mother and brother get their passports after Dumps got back in office. Dumps is crazy. I'm trying to get into grad school, but I may not be able to stay. So then I would probably just look for something temporary. Like, I would prioritize. When you say grad school, are you talking about a school abroad? Because if so, then I'm pretty sure you'll qualify for like an education visa or like a student visa or something like that. I may need to go to Canada to complete school right quick. Right quick is crazy. Oh, a school there. So that you can go online. Have to wait so long in line to make an appointment. For the passport, it's worth it. You wait in line for once every 10 years. No, matter of fact, once, because you can renew it online. Excuse me. Drop the number 3 in the comments if y'all are ready for number 3. I can't find the link on your bio. What is going on? Somebody else said that earlier. If you click on like my profile photo, and then like once you just go to my profile, there is is this it? Yeah, this is it. Once you click the link in my profile, there is there's a link that says stand.store. And then once you click on that link and you scroll down, you'll see the Move Abroad bundle. Is anybody else having trouble? Is there anybody not having trouble? That seems like an odd question to ask. Hold on. Trouble? Is there anybody not having trouble? That seems like an odd question to ask. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, there we go. So I just dropped the wait, did it not let me do it? Oh shit. Did TikTok take my comment away? Wow, I think TikTok might have taken my comment away because I literally just tried to. Your comment wasn't posted because, okay, wow, never mind. I can't even post a link here. That's so crazy. Well, never mind. I was gonna post it there, but yeah. Whenever you go to my profile, there is. Let me turn this around. This dog is barking like crazy. Okay, so I am on a desktop, so it looks a little bit different, but like, so this is my profile. And then right here where it says stand.store/she's booking the flight. How to move abroad from the United States, the Move Abroad bundle. You click on Help Me Move Abroad, and then you scroll down, and then you put in the promo code. I can't see that. 25. Okay, y'all see I typed in the word 25. I hit apply, and then the price changed. That's it. And then once you hit purchase, then it will send everything automatically to your email address. I can't get the code. Empress, can you try again? Because I just tried it and it's working. Thank y'all so much for double tapping. I appreciate y'all. I can't believe TikTok wouldn't let me post that thing in here. These social media platforms always hating. Yeah, Empress, let me know. Try again and let me know if it still doesn't go through. Can you add a person on video with you? What do you mean? Where am I at? Oh, yeah, we go. We're on number 3. All right, drop the number 3 in the comments if y'all are ready to get to number 3. It worked for me, period. Yeah, y'all, if it's not working for you, let me know, because like I just went through and I just did it and it all went through for me. I'm looking for a job that I can move abroad. So Elizabeth, we talked about this earlier. Like, I have a lot of remote job resources in the Move Abroad bundle, but you can start by We Work Remotely is one of my favorite websites to look for remote jobs. You can start there. You can also search on this platform because a lot of people on here post remote jobs as well. Y'all, the thing about remote jobs is you want to make sure that you're looking for a job that you can work from anywhere. Okay. Some of these jobs, they lie and they're like, oh yeah, it's remote, but it's like, oh, but you gotta live in Texas. Like, you want to make sure you're looking, and like in the websites that I give you, there's like a filter where you can put work from anywhere. So don't fall into the trap of applying for these jobs that claim they are remote jobs and they're not remote. The other thing about remote jobs, honestly, y'all, it's just like any job. You know, first of all, like it don't happen overnight. Like, you gotta keep applying. Elizabeth, the full list is in my Move Abroad bundle. So if you go to the link in my bio, you can use the promo code 25 spelled out, and then it'll send everything to your email address. And there's more information in there about remote jobs. Right. I would like to do a remote job where I can work and still go visit my daughter. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Um, so you're so welcome. You also want to make sure that whenever you're applying for remote jobs, y'all, I know it's so tempting to just apply to the masses, but I promise you, if you focus on quality over quantity, you're going to get a lot further. Now, if you are somebody who's like, Bianca, I'm trying to get out of the US ASAP, I just need to get my foot in the door, you can go do something like customer service where they're not going to care about experience or degrees, and the pay is not going to be as good. 20, $19, $18 an hour, which, and listen, some countries you go to, that is plenty of money to live off of, but you also want to think about your quality of life, right? Like, you want to think about, if you want to be on a job, listen to people complain on the phone all day. Now, again, if that's something that you're willing to do, whether temporarily or long term, whatever, great. Customer service, data entry jobs, like those kinds of things are typically like really low hanging fruit for getting your foot in the door. But also, you can learn how to turn your skills into money. Y'all, I know we over here talking about, I'm not going to go there right now because that's coming up. I'm not going to go there just yet. Let me drop the number 3 in the comments. Did y'all already drop it? I'm sorry about it. I forgot. I didn't even see because I got distracted. Drop the number 3 in the comments if y'all are ready for number 3. Internet, I know you lying. Don't play. Okay. All right. I see them 3s. Okay, let me keep going. Okay, y'all. So number 3. Close. I got too many tabs open. Okay, number 3 is always be adulting. Hear me out. Hear me out. I understand that sometimes in life, there are things that we would rather eat our hair than do. I get it. So we procrastinate. We put it off. We say we're going to do it tomorrow, and then tomorrow comes, and then we say tomorrow, and then we look up, and more weeks and more months and more years have passed, and you still have not taken the steps. You still have not taken the steps on your move abroad journey, okay? Exactly, just eat the frog. Empress said, got it. You got what, Empress? Do you mean the steps? Whenever you are moving abroad, y'all, there's gonna be some parts that are really unsexy. Drop the word move in the comments if you have ever moved anywhere. If you have moved anywhere in your life at any point, drop the word move in the comments, because I'm about to tell y'all something so shocking. I'm about to tell y'all something that's about to be like, Bianca, WTF, I had no idea. Bianca, that's crazy. If you have ever moved, I don't care if you moved across the street. I remember me and my sister moved from, oh, you got the bundle. Oh, period, so it worked for you. I'm glad to hear it. Thank you for your business. I'm gonna send y'all, for those of you who got the bundle, thank y'all so much. I'm going to send y'all the bonuses as soon as I get off here. Make sure you check your spam folder. Y'all, moving sucks. No matter where you go. I have moved across the hall from a 2-bedroom to a 3-bedroom apartment. We just walked our stuff over. And guess what? It sucked. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like moving abroad is going to be the sexiest, shiniest thing that you ever do. Okay? It's not. There's going to be parts that feel so tedious. There are going to be parts that feel hard. There are going to be parts that feel overwhelming. And guess what? You can still do it. Because once you move abroad one time, you've done it. Y'all, that's the beautiful thing. That's the crazy thing, is so many people don't even realize you're over here self-sabotaging this life that you cannot wait to live. You're over here procrastinating when you only got to do this one time. Y'all, once you are abroad, you literally look back and you're like, oh, I did that. I was telling someone on here a couple weeks ago, I was like, one time, this actually happened multiple times because I've been in a lot of different countries. I meet a lot of people from all over. Y'all, people really think this life is so hard, and it's not. It is not. It is not. Now, is everyone's situation different? Of course. I'm not going to sit here and downplay like it is not. Now, is everyone's situation different? Of course. I'm not going to sit here and downplay like everybody. like everybody's moving abroad journey is going to look the same. Your journey is your journey. Like, don't be comparing it to anybody else's, but understand you can do hard things. So the reason I put this in here, always be adulting, is because this is why so many people end up holding themselves back, because they get to the tedious part and it's like, oh, this is too much. We talking about your life here. What you mean it's too much? We're talking about your life. What do you mean is too much? Hey, baby, I see that you just called me. Are you good? My husband just joined the live. I don't even know why. He ain't gonna respond to me. My husband don't like public attention. It's ridiculous. I'd be like, you just gonna ignore me on live? You gonna ignore me on live in front of all these people? Yeah, that's why I didn't answer the phone, because I'm on live, which you already know that now. You might have just came in here and left. I'm just sitting here talking to myself looking crazy. It's fine. It's fine. I want to move so badly where the landlord fixed things, or rent to own. Jess, was that a question? I'm sorry if I misunderstood. How do I find work? I want to move to Albania with my husband and daughter. D. Smith, we've been talking about that, okay? Looking for remote first jobs that you can actually work from anywhere. Also learning how to make money for yourself, which I'm gonna get to in a minute. Okay, so anyways, number 3, adulting, okay? Y'all make a list. I have 2 in the bundle. I give you 2 moving abroad checklists. You can also come up with your own, right? Everybody's journey is different. You can come up with your own, but if you need like a kickoff starting point, you can get the bundle in my bio. For those of you who are new in here, use that promo code 25 for 25% off. Make you a to-do list and start executing. Start executing, okay? Start taking action yesterday. This is why so many people don't live the life they want to live, because we do this. We talk all motherfucking day about how badly we want to live abroad, and then we don't do shit. And you know what time does? It just keeps going. Y'all, we about to be in September. We about to be in September of 2025. If you have been thinking about, fantasizing about, if you've been wanting to live abroad before 2025, you see what month it is. I need you, you ain't got to answer out loud. You ain't got to tell me, but I need you to answer yourself. What have you done? What have you done in the last 30, 60, 90 days to make it happen? What have you done? What country did you move to? I moved around, but right now I'm in Colombia. Y'all, you have to take action. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody's going to do it for you. Nobody can do it for you. Stop self-sabotaging. Stop holding yourself back. We're not getting out of this life alive. Y'all know that, right? None of us. The only thing guaranteed in this life is that none of us are getting out alive. Yet we put so much energy into what other people think. We put so much energy into what other people have to say. We care so much about the opinions of people that don't matter. Oh, I want to, but my family doesn't support me. Your family don't gotta support you for you to move abroad, baby. What are we talking about here? Y'all, we get to do this one time. We get to do this one time. How do I find work abroad? That's the only thing I'm planning my ex out of the US. I just job. That ending completely threw me off. I understand it's a typo. Listen, I make them all the time, but the way when I said it out loud, like, I just job. Yeah, I know TikTok will do that. They will absolutely cut it off. Yeah, no, we've been talking about different ways to make money while you are abroad, including how to get a remote job. So I give more resources in the Move Abroad bundle, y'all. But you can find people on this app who share remote jobs. You can use We Work Remotely, y'all. You can hire people to look. You can literally hire people to look for jobs for you. Reverse recruitment, y'all. Period. And NLC. I don't know if I said that right. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions about the bundle, y'all. For those of you who are new, don't forget that promo code. The promo code is 25 for the 25% off discount. And remember, for those of you who get it while I'm live, I'm going to also send you that live bonus. For those of you who are asking about different ways to make money, My cash flow come up checklist is all about how to make more money, all about how to diversify your income. It does not matter if you are starting at ground zero. You don't need a degree. You don't need experience. You need to just get off your ass and try something different, okay? People look at my life and they're like, oh my God, well, you learn how to do this, you learn how to do that. And I'm like, exactly. I learned how to do these things as somebody who grew up black and broke, not knowing anything about travel. I learned how to do the things that you see me doing today. Some of y'all don't even want to put in the time to learn. Some of y'all got 5, 6, 7 hours a day screen time on social media and don't even make money from social media. I need y'all to make it make sense. I need y'all to make it make sense. You ain't got no business spending more than 1 hour a day on social media if you're not making money online. Why you out here making the rich richer? Make yourself rich. You out here saving all of these videos and you're sitting on skills. You're sitting on your own skills, your own experiences, your own stories, your own journey. Y'all, I didn't even know I would be teaching this. Y'all, I did not make this page to teach people how to move abroad. I made this page for fun. Start putting yourself out there and watch the opportunities start rolling in. Drop number 4 in the comments if y'all ready for number 4. Let me keep going. Let me see those number 4s in the comments if y'all are ready. Not you messaging me again. Oh my God. I'm going to reply to you. Let me close my inbox because see, I'm going to get distracted on here. I'm going to get distracted. 4, 5, 6, 7, period. Hey, T. Thank you so much. All right, let me keep going, y'all. I'm going to be breezing through these last ones here. So if you want to take advantage of the live bonus, make sure you go grab it out of my bio with that promo code 25. The word's 25 spelled out. Make sure y'all go grab it because as y'all can see, I got some shit to reply to. So I'm not going to be able to be on here much longer. Okay, so numero 4. Quickly determine your destination, okay? Thank y'all for the hearts. Quickly determine your destination. I specifically say the words quickly because there's too many people out here who are saying they haven't moved abroad because they don't know where to go. There's more than 190 countries on this planet. What are you talking about? You don't know where to go. Pick one. Close your eyes. Roll the dice. Just pick one. The place that you go initially does not have to be the place that you stay. How many of y'all drop the word yes in the comments if you're willing to admit that sometimes you use perfectionism as a form of procrastination? Okay? Drop the word yes in the comments if sometimes you know it ain't gotta be perfect. You know you can start where you are. You know that it's not permanent. You know that the US ain't going nowhere. Yet we tell ourselves that we're not ready. We tell ourselves we're not ready yet and that we're still doing research. Listen, do your research, but I promise you, baby. I promise you, Jackie. I promise y'all, you can do all the research you want, and then whenever you move abroad, you're still gonna get a rude awakening. I don't care how much you think you know about Thai culture. You're gonna go to Thailand and be shocked. I don't care how much you think. I don't care how many videos you have saved on Colombia. You're still gonna come to Colombia and be shocked. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Some of y'all ain't about this life. Some of y'all are not about this life, and that's okay. Because living abroad is not for everybody, but if living abroad is for you, I need you to stop procrastinating and I need you to pick a place, okay? I need you to choose a place. Places like somebody mentioned Albania earlier, y'all. You can stay in Albania for an entire year and you don't even need a visa. Some of y'all claiming y'all want to get out so bad. Take your ass to Albania. Chill in Albania for a year and figure out your next move. Go to Mexico for 6 months. Go to Panama for 6 months. Y'all, you have so many options, okay? You have so many options. Pick one and start taking action. Y'all, the number one underrated reason for why anybody, I don't care, me, you, it does not matter, why you're not where you want to be, is the lack of action. We talk, we think, we brainstorm, we research, we gossip, we scroll, we save, we do every motherfucking thing, but the tangible things that will move us closer to where we want to be. Y'all, and this is why I'm doing that live bonus for anybody who gets the bundle while I'm live. This is why I do the bonus, because I am here for the action takers. I am here for the people who are serious. On a scale of 1 to 10, let me know in the comments. How serious are you about experiencing life outside of the United States? How serious are you about experiencing a slower life? How serious are you about escaping the matrix? How serious are you about being immersed in another culture, knowing what it's like to eat delicious foods and fresh foods for half of the price? Y'all, I'm seeing the 10s. I'm seeing 100% serious. Y'all, you got to prove it to yourself. You got to prove it to yourself. Not enough people are talking about, I just came back from Portugal, period. Portugal's on my travel list. Y'all, not enough people are talking about the lack of self-confidence. Not enough people are talking about how the more you let time go on and you don't do what you say you're going to do, y'all, the harder it becomes, because now you're losing the faith and the self-trust and the confidence. Now you're letting the self-sabotage, now you're letting the negative thoughts get to you. Y'all, you have to push through. Traveling with kids is a little bit more complex. Okay, Infinity, and you can do complex things. You had kids. That's pretty complex. And guess what? You figured it out. You already have a 100% success rate of figuring out everything in your life until now. Why did you keep talking yourself out of moving abroad? Why? Do you know how many people leave? And I'm not even talking just the US. Do you have any idea how many people leave their home country every single day? We want it to be complicated so bad. Y'all, we are so uncomfortable when things are simple. We are so uncomfortable whenever things are easy. We are so uncomfortable when the answer is right in front of us, because we have been programmed to believe that our life is supposed to be hard. We have been programmed to believe that we are supposed to be struggling. Y'all, moving abroad is a mindset. Traveling with an elderly parent is difficult too. Lots of things in life are difficult. This is, y'all, and this is, whenever people say these kinds of things, what I love is like, you can insert anything. Moving abroad with kids is hard. Moving abroad as a veteran is hard. Moving abroad with a disability is hard. Moving abroad if you're LGBTQ plus is hard. Moving abroad if you're Black is hard. And guess what? You can do hard things. So just start adding that at the end of your sentence. Matter of fact, scrap that whole sentence, because why are you manifesting hard? Why are you manifesting difficult? Half of the reason it's hard is because you're making it hard. Go to my YouTube page and watch the video that I did with a mom who moved abroad with her kids. And one of the things I asked her, I was like, what was the biggest challenge? And you know what she straight up said? She was like, she has 3. We're talking about a single mom, 3 children. And she straight up was like, whenever it comes to my kids, I really didn't have anything that was that hard. Y'all want it to be hard so bad. You want it to be hard so you can keep your excuses, and guess what? You get to keep your excuses. I'm not going to take them from you. Nobody else is going to take them from you. You get to keep your excuses. Keep them. And stay your ass in the US. Like, y'all, I am never begging anybody to move abroad. I am never convincing anybody to move abroad. I told y'all whenever I first got on this live, I am speaking to the people who feels called. The people who feel called to move abroad, the people who feel it in their spirit that they are meant to experience living life outside of the US before their time in this earthly realm expires. These are the only people I'm talking to. I'm not convincing anybody on here. Nobody. Where there is a will, there is a way. Okay? You can figure it out. Drop a number 5 in the comments if you're ready for number 5. I said I was going to keep it moving. I need to keep it moving. With kids, the youngest adapt the quickest, and when do you want to set them up for a better life? I don't know if that's a question for me or not. But I see these 5s in here, so let's get it, okay? Rent is 2,200 euros in Munich. Not cheap. That's definitely not cheap. I have a friend who lives in southern Germany. Their rent is $5,000, but they live in like a penthouse. Y'all, it's honestly like everywhere else. Like, I mean, you'll find places where rent is less expensive and more expensive. Hey, Sonny. All right, y'all, number 5. This is what y'all been wanting to talk about anyway. So let's talk about it. Number 5, map out your money, honey. How you gonna make money when you move abroad? How are you gonna make money from Spain? How are you gonna make money from Switzerland? I don't know why I said Switzerland. I mean, hey, somebody might want to go to Switzerland. Switzerland is very expensive. I'm not telling you not to go. I'm just telling you it's very expensive. How you gonna make money from Mexico? Map out your money. Know how you are going to support yourself financially while living abroad. Some people come on this app and are like, Bianca, how much money do I need to have saved? And I'm like, y'all, honestly, outside of saving for the official move, I don't know why people are so pressed about saving money to move abroad, but most U.S. Americans don't even have $1,000 saved in the bank. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And I do, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't save money at all. And in the bundle, I do spend some time kind of like walking through, in the bundle, I do spend time walking through like my personal recommendations for saving money and like how you need to save, how to know exactly what you need to save for. But I need y'all to understand the more important question is how you're going to support yourself while you are abroad. Yeah, Switzerland looks beautiful. I have, I told you I have a friend in Germany, and I'm planning a trip to go there where we can drive over into Switzerland. It looks so beautiful. I mean, just because the place is really expensive, it doesn't mean you shouldn't go there. I'm not in your pockets. Hell, what's expensive to me might not be expensive to you. I am not in your pockets, baby. If you want to go to Switzerland, go to Switzerland. I definitely want to go there to visit at least. Thank y'all so much for the hearts. So let me know in the comments, how y'all planning on making money while y'all are abroad? Countdown. Yes. Final stages, baby. Let's get it. And in the I'm going to be doing these digital products, period. I love digital products. So y'all, if you are even asking yourself, you know, how you're going to make money, y'all, there are so many different ways. I'm 19, I'm a hairstylist, but I don't know, child, you could turn a hairstylist into an online business. You can turn being a hairstylist into an online business. Y'all, please stop thinking that thank you for joining /blue. Let me know if you have any questions about the bundle, and check your email. Make sure you check your spam folder for the bonus. I'm gonna send it whenever I get off of here. Y'all, there are so many ways to make money outside of a job. I'm not telling you not to get a job. I'm not telling you to quit your job, but I'm telling you I need you to think outside of the box. I need you to think bigger. I need you to stop thinking that money has to come from a job in 2025. I am 32 years old. There are people out here half my age. There are people out here half my age making $10,000 a month, $10,000 a week from their cell phones. Y'all, you have already learned so many skills in your life. You can learn how to make money online. You are talking to somebody who has failed at way more things in terms of making money online than I have succeeded at. But guess what? I kept going because you know what's more important to me? You know what I have figured out is my biggest life flex? It is my time freedom. Okay? Moving to Europe next month. What part of Europe? I want to make herbal products from forage materials and make a small online business from that. Why are you calling your online business small, Jackie? Why you don't want a big online business? I feel you though. But you said you're gonna make the products. Do you mean hold on. Oh, so you mean like in the country that you're in? Is that what you mean? I'm here for it. You got me. Hello, Original Calypso. Y'all, whenever it comes to, yes, dual citizenship, whenever it comes to making money online, there are typically three things that people do. They either get a remote job a U.S. remote job that they can work from. It doesn't have to be U.S. I mean, I did a remote job that was based in Singapore once, but they get a remote job. I'm in Colombia right now. And then, is that a mosquito? No, I got the door closed. I lost my train of thought. Yes, and then take that business elsewhere. Okay, yeah, I feel it. Paraguay, anybody? I've never been. What was I talking about? Oh, yes. Ways to make money. Okay. Getting a remote job. Thank you for the gift. Teaching English. And making money for yourself. These are the three main ways that people make money while living abroad. And I spent 2 days. Remember, y'all, in the Move Abroad bundle, for those of you who are new here, I have a bundle. It comes with 12 videos. It comes with a workbook that comes with the videos. And it comes with a 23-page guide. And I'm giving away my cash flow come up guide for anybody who gets it while I am live, okay? In the bundle, there are 12 videos, okay? I spent 12 days going live about how to move abroad from the United States. I spent 2 entire days talking about how to make money. All of this is in the bundle. The best ways to get remote jobs. I listed hella websites and people where you can find remote jobs that will hire you from anywhere. I don't see the deal for the bundle on this live. The bundle is in the link in my bio. Just put in the promo code 25 whenever you like in the bottom. I'm gonna put the promo code up here again for y'all. Put in the promo code 25 and then it'll take 25% off. And then whenever I'm off of here, I'm going to send y'all the live bonus. But you got to go to the link in my bio in order to get the bundle. I lost my train of thought again. Oh yeah. So like I list like my favorite places to land remote jobs. I talk about my 2 favorite income streams, digital marketing and affiliate marketing. Y'all, oh my God, actually, I don't got the link in my bio yet. I can't even share that with y'all. I'm actually doing a webinar next week on the top 10 online businesses to start with this partner company of mine called Expatsy. I'll go live about that at some point soon. But if anybody wants to sign up for that, send me a DM and I can send you the link. I haven't even started promoting it yet because life is crazy. But yeah, you love Expatsy? Yeah, Expatsy is dope. Expatsy is the reason that I was in Merida last year. I did their scouting trip. So yeah, like they're so we partner, and because like I do a lot of stuff with moving abroad, but they like I said, they're the ones who do like the scouting trips, and you know they have like all the like consultations and all of that. Yeah, Expatsy has a ton. I have a lot blah blah blah. I have a lot about Expatsy in my bundle as well. Hello Anna. All right, y'all, drop number 6 in the comments. Are ready for number 6? But number 5 was map out your money. Learn how you're going to make money, okay? I talk about how to make more money in the cash flow come up guide. It's in my bio. But y'all, you can get the cash flow come up guide for free if you get the Move Abroad bundle while I'm live. You got like 5 more minutes because I'm about to get off of here. For those of you who want to take advantage of the live bonus. Okay, I see them 6s. Let's get it then. Plan for takeoff. Literally, I'm talking about your literal takeoff. Now it's time to plan your exit from the United States, okay? You want it now. At this point, you are looking at flights. You're double checking visa requirements. You got your packing list, okay? Like you, at this point, like this is so exciting. Like you are literally, I want a one-on-one. What's the price? I just got in here right now. So Anna, I'm talking about the Move Abroad bundle. It's not a one-on-one. It is, it's 12 videos. It's essentially this, but there's 12 of them where I go through all things how to move abroad from the United States. And it comes with a workbook so you can follow along, you can take notes. And it also comes with my 23-page guide. And I'm giving away my cash flow come up guide for anybody who gets it while I'm live. Just use the promo code 25 spelled out for 25% off, and everything is in my bio. And y'all, even in the bundle, I'm talking about how to plan your flight. Y'all, if y'all been following me, I know I'm a budget travel girly. So I even talk to you about how to get the best flight deals, how to make sure you're living abroad like a local. You're not overpaying for things. You're not being bamboozled, because it happens, okay? It happens. Who's ready for number 7? I told y'all I'm breezing through these. Those of you who got the bundle, thank you for your business. I see y'all. I see you, Marshana. I see you, Joe. I see you, Ingrid. I see you, Stephanie. I see you, Renee. Let's get it. I'm gonna send y'all the bonuses as soon as I get off of here. Just make sure y'all check your spam folders. All right, y'all. What's it like in other countries, or is that where customs come in play? What? I do not understand the question. My biggest fear, I'll get the bundle, but I'm gonna need a one-on-one. I'll message you. Yeah, that's fine, Anna. You can reach out. You feel free to send me a DM. So number 7, y'all. Number 7 is TSA security. No, I know. I just don't understand your question. Oh, that said, what is TSA like? Anna, thank you so much. I thought that's, girl, I literally read that as what is, I read it as what is it like? Okay. What is TSA? Thank you, Mo. What is TSA like in other countries? The same as the US. They just, yeah, it's literally the same as the US. You put your stuff on the thing, you roll it through. There's not really a big difference. I will say a lot of places, they're not, like some places are not as, they're not like as technologically advanced as the US. So like some of them, you still gotta like take off your shoes and shit like that. You always want to make sure you look at the baggage requirements, because I paid more than $1,000 in baggage fees last year in Asia. That was a shit show. But other than that, TSA, it's pretty much the same. My hardest part is finding remote work. I started the process to move out of the country. Y'all, so I'm telling y'all, I talk about how to find remote work in the bundle. How do taxes work abroad? Most of the time, if you're not in the same country for at least 6 months, you don't have to worry about paying taxes. So a lot of times people will do like a border run, like they'll leave the country and then come back because you don't want to risk having to owe taxes. And then taxes in the US, you still got to pay them. Do folks just e-file taxes by April? That's what I do. You literally pulled up on a stack. Do you know anything about going to school abroad? Yeah, you're welcome. I personally, I haven't been to. Do you mean like going to school in person abroad? I mean, as far as personal experience, no. I mean, I know that people do it, but like I have not done it. All right, y'all. Number 7. Drop the word 7 in the comments. So y'all ready for the last one? Did I already say that? Y'all are probably like, this girl got ADD. Y'all did already drop it. It's true. Just. This is why I love live though, because I'm like, y'all go get what y'all go get. I am who I am. Love me or leave. Okay, number 7 is to take radical action. Y'all, I talked about this earlier. This is the most important step. Listen, I used to be a healthy lifestyle coach, and I told people all the time, the habit is more important than the amount, okay? These same rules apply to everything. You might have your checklist. You might have all the stuff that you need to do. Some days you're going to take 2 steps. Some days you're going to take 1 step. Some days you're going to take 0.25 of a step. That is life. Okay? That is life. You do not have to take on everything at once. Oh, hi, Charles. Do we have a troll today? I'm not messing with the trolls today because I ain't got time. I got to get off of here. You should have came here earlier. Y'all, that's how you know you're doing big shit. Whenever the trolls start coming in, TikTok, what you doing? Okay. Whenever the trolls start coming in, that's how you know you're doing big shit. Okay? Not Charles sleeping under a rock. But y'all, you can always be making progress towards whatever your goal is, including living abroad. Maybe, this week is so hectic and you're not going to get everything done that you thought you were going to get done. Keep moving. The problem is people allow these small setbacks to stop them altogether. And then, like I said, now you look up and it's like, oh, damn, it's been 6 months. I said I want to be living in Spain by January 2026, but I haven't done anything in the last 2 months because I had one off week. I had one off week. Y'all, stop letting one off day, one off week, one off month delay the life that you have been fantasizing about. Stop looking at people like me thinking we're so different. The only difference between me and you is that I had the audacity to try, even though I had no idea how it was going to work out. The only difference between you and these people you're saving all these living abroad videos in, the only difference is that they decided to feel the fear and do it anyway. If you are waiting for the fear to go away, you're never gonna go. You're never going to go. You have to recognize that you are a powerful creator and you are fully capable. You are fully capable of creating a life that you are so fucking excited to wake up to. Y'all, let me show y'all this. Let me just show y'all this real quick. I need y'all to understand what I do. I need y'all to understand what I do when I wake up every morning. Every morning, whenever I wake up, this is what I do. I come out here to these views and I say, thank you, God. Every morning I come out here to these views and I say, thank you, God, for another beautiful day in this beautiful city. This is what I wake up to, y'all. This is what I wake up to every day. You know why? Because I decided to stop being scared. Because I decided that even if I was scared, I can move forward. Because I decided that even though I didn't grow up knowing shit about traveling and living abroad and making money online, that I could make this happen. I am on here to show y'all, the information is in the bundle. The information is online. Y'all, it's 2025. If you don't want to pay for the bundle, go spend the time. Listen, you are not going to hurt my feelings, okay? You are not going to hurt my feelings. If you want to spend the time doing all the research, go for it. Go for it, okay? But for those of y'all who are like, Bianca, I'm just trying to get the steps so I can get the hell up out of here. Bianca, I'm trying to make shit happen. Bianca, I'm trying to be out of this country in the next 30, 60, 90 days. Bianca, I am claiming that I am going to be living my best abroad life in the next 3 to 6 months. These are the people who I'm talking to. If y'all want to know all the steps you need to get started, this is why I made the bundle. I'm practically giving it away. Like, there are some people who come on here and they try to like shade me or shame me, and I'm like, y'all, I started this page for fun. I started the page, if you scroll back, I started this page for fun. And then y'all started asking me all these questions. How do I choose the country that is best for me? Bianca, how do I do this with kids? How do I do this if I want to go to school? I'm a veteran. Where should I go if I want to have an LGBTQ plus community? Bianca, where are all the black people at outside of the United States? Bianca, how am I going to make money? Y'all started asking me all these questions, and I put all the answers into one space that you can go visit whenever you want and have access, so you can start taking tangible steps to start living your best life abroad. Let me sit down because this camera over here is shaking like hell. Y'all, woo, you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink, okay? I'm running to the altar. You can lead a horse to the water, but you can't, I can't force it. All I can do is try to be a resource for you, to answer your questions, to inspire you, to encourage you, but you have to take the action. Thank you so much, Anna. What about when you have a car note? What about it? You can pay your car note from abroad? Y'all, I'm about to get up off of here. Those of you who already got the bundle, thank you for your business. I'm about to send you your bonuses right now. For those of you who are still wanting to take advantage of the live bonus, I'll give y'all like another like two minutes. If I see another one come in, then if I see any more come in, I will also send y'all, but you can't drive it abroad. Why not? I met a couple who drove their car to Mexico. They drive abroad. It does depend on where you want to go be. I'll be honest with that. Oh, you're talking about getting rid of your car. There is, you're so welcome. There is my friend told me what it was called, but I forgot. So my friend did this thing where basically you like voluntarily turn over your car, and then, but like it's not considered a repossession. I can't remember what it's called, but send me a DM and I can ask her. But that could be an option. Thank you so much, Empress. It might be an option for you. You can also continue to pay it, and then you just have a car to drive room in the US. You can try to sell it. You can let it get repossessed. I mean, y'all, you got options. Like I said, where there is a will, there is a way. Okay. Excuse me. All right, y'all, I'm getting off of here. But thank y'all again so much for joining. Please make sure y'all hit that follow button. Again, those of you who got the bundle, thank you so much for your business. If any more comes in the next couple minutes, Brooke, the bundle is in my bio. So if you go to my profile and then you click on that link that says stand.store, it says how to move abroad from the US, the Move Abroad bundle. And make sure you use the promo code, y'all. I'll put the promo code in here one more time. Damn, I just got hot. Oh my God, I'm about to show y'all what no, I'm not, because I need to get off of here. See, I keep getting distracted. Okay, no, I'm not showing y'all nothing else. I'm getting off of here. But yeah, you can go to the link in my bio, and then that's where you'll find the Move Abroad bundle. When you use that promo code 25, you can take off, it's already marked down, and you can take off an additional 25%. And then I'm going to send you the, yeah, that's the promo code, Anna. And then I'm going to send you for anyone who gets it in like the next like 2 to 3 minutes, I'm going to send you the bonus of the cash flow come up guide, which is all about how to make more money. It does not matter if you don't have a degree. It doesn't matter if you don't have experience. There is something in the cash flow come up checklist for you, because I made the cash flow come up checklist from the perspective of somebody who is like, I am broke and I am tired of being broke. I am tired of living check to check. I am tired of having to depend on a job for money. I am tired of going to a job that I cannot stand 5-6 days a week. I am tired of giving all my hours to this job that I cannot stand, okay? There is something in the cash flow come up guide for you because I made it that way. Whether you got more money than time, whether you got more time than money, whether you are an introvert, I promise you there is something in the cash flow come up guide for you. And I am giving it away, y'all. I am giving it away for free because I am here for the action takers. So those of you who got the bundle, the cash flow come up guide is already on the way to your inbox. Give me like 5 minutes. Check your spam folder. And yeah, otherwise, I'm getting off of here, which I've said like 88 times now. Thank y'all again for joining. Thank y'all so much for joining. I appreciate y'all. I'm getting up off of here. But yeah, thank y'all again, and I'll catch y'all later.